Jaywalking. Look at this guy jaywalking.
To be free. And what I mean by that is, like, I find that I watch auditions and it feels like actors are asking themselves, like, can I do this? Like, can I make this choice? And like, yes, like, so this is a part of me. A part of me is like, I love the opportunity to give actors permission to explore their own freedom through their art.
Woo, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Over here. Hey, how you doing? Let's go over here. Give me some brunch real quick. See what they talking about over here. Stage 25. It's been a cool event so far, though. Not gonna lie, it's been really cool. Well worth it. It is nice out. The breeze is beautiful out here in Chicago. Y'all doing your boy right. It was chilly, extra chilly last night, but I'm digging this. Talk soon. Sorry. Excuse me.
Yes, sir. We are here with the one and only King Joffrey in the building. Oh, what you got right there, baby? What you got?
See, actors.
There you go.
That's right there, man.
Man.
Also to the stage, I want to bring the moderator, Danielle Bernstein. Give it up for Danielle Bernstein. Thank you both so much. Tommy, I love you. Take it away.
All right, Tony, how does it feel to be back in the CineSpace grounds?
It's a little weird. The security's a little weird. I didn't have security back then, but oh well.
They let you in?
I know. I just stuck in.
So,
help them tap into their character.
Well, one of the things I always give actors, I said, listen, I remember I was on CSI Miami. First day, I don't remember the corner there, but I said, just take your time. I'll roll sound and give you a thumbs up. I give them the room, because I'm very loud, I understand that, but I know how to slow it down. Also, never let things stop. Keep the set moving. So an actor needs the time, they get the time.
okay. Question back.
The VPs of SAG-AFTRA Chicago and founder of Excel Fest, where we support rising storytellers. This is a very full circle moment for me because I remember being in this building 15, 17 years ago, working on Boss, Playboy Club, the shows that used to be here, but we're really excited because when Chicago Fire came, it stuck and it opened up a world of possibilities for Chicago. And so today I'm very happy to bring up our moderator, Miss Danielle Bernstein. She has spent over 15 years in the entertainment industry in film, commercial, and television, over a decade on Chicago Fire, PD Med, and has called herself the marriage counselor for publicity, talent, and production. Put your hands together for our moderator, Danielle Bernstein.
Joe Vignoso, Sergeant Joe Cruz, David Eigenberg, and please welcome Reza, VP Director of Chicago Fire.
That's clearly the moderator.
Okay, that was not a good introduction. That is totally on me. That is not on Danielle. Guys, give it up for your cast of Chicago Fire!
It's like half of y'all work with us. Don't pretend like you don't.
Exactly. And last but not least, Mr. Reza, executive producer.
My family doesn't care at all. These guys are moderately interested in it, but I snapped my Achilles and I'm fine, and I just can't step on it for a couple of months.
We thought we would get a couple of weeks at work without him. But no, he came back very quickly. Yeah, he just never left. To his testament, because that's no joke. To like be I think he snapped it on a Thursday, was operated on a Saturday, and was like back to work on a Tuesday.
That's right. No special treatment whatsoever.
He might have gotten a little special treatment. He is Steve from Sex and the City, after all.
Cooked in Instagram recipes. It was very, very uneventful, which was much needed.
Amazing. Joe, you did some things, some professional things.
Some professional things? I mean,
You made a film.
Oh, she's trying to. Yes, I did. Yes, it's great to be back to work. Everything Miranda said. We have the greatest set life ever, and it's such a thrill to always be back to work. And I did produce a short film this summer called Cake. And the one, actually, this is, I guess, news now. The one we produced last season just got selected for its first film festival. So we're really excited about that. But yeah, I guess, you pretend to do stuff when you have time. So that's what I did, yeah.
And then you stole my son's bed and I never got it back.
That's true. Now, in my defense, his wife said, take the bed. I don't want it. So it's not that I stole it.
The problem is in my house, my wife likes to shop. I had a lovely hiatus. I had a hernia. I got that repaired and better. And then 2 months later, then this happened. So I have a running list of all the things that happened to me. My older sister, who wanted me dead, always says that I got hurt because I wanted attention.
Oh my God.
Never really turns into that. I get no sympathy.
You got a bunch of awes just now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, people don't really know me. Some people
strangers.
really know me, but some people really don't. But no, it's great being back. We have been able to maintain a little bit by the grace, we got a really, I'm gonna be nice. You were nice to me walking in. And I go, let me help you. We have a fantastic executive producer here, Reza Tabrizi, who we all came out of this thing together, and he's an amazing man.
So true.
And it's great to be back because the EPs kind of have the final say. A lot of people think that actors have a lot to say on TV shows. They'll go, oh, then you should tell them, and they don't really listen to us at all. But he did, the doors opened in front of him because he was, by and large, significantly responsible. Our DP was great, but Reza brought part of the look to the show and the energy to the show. This man was running backwards, full speed ahead, which is kind of how he got hurt. Yeah, one of the times. But the footnote, and I don't mean to take away from you, Daniel, but is that bringing everything you can and starting from simple beginnings, as all of us did. I started out, I was going to be a carpenter on the south side. I was going to Washburn Trade School. They went on strike in the early 80s, and I was a chorus boy in a musical at Water Tower Place in 1984. And it was a long, I mean, I'm 40 years in the business, but most of it took me 15 years to get going. I wasn't as talented as Reza. So, but it takes, if you're lucky, it takes time. Unless you're like really brilliant and mature at handling things, which he's pretty good at, but we even had some discussions about his youngness and figuring things out. Huh?
How we need to improve.
How you needed to improve, because I know so much. But no, but did you come up, but you don't want to come up too fast, I don't think, because I see young people get eaten up by the nonsense of the business faster than, because I saw all dear friends of mine who I loved, and I want everybody to do fantastic, and they went up too fast. Not everybody couldn't handle it, but a lot, more than not, couldn't handle it. And so as you're going at this and trying to find your way here today, finding the community, I came to this profession because of the community and storytelling, and the girls. But I gotta be honest. But anyway, so I'll be quiet.
And I gotta say, I mean, to add to what David just said, just putting all into it is definitely the way. There's no other way around it. It's too hard of a business to get involved if you don't love it, because the hours are crazy, the pressure is crazy, and knowing that the other thing I gotta say is, you know, knowing that if you put everything into it, even if you fail, you're gonna have supporters around you, and that's another time that, you know, I did my first episode, I directed my first episode, and I get a really good script, and everyone in the cast back then wanted me to do well. So they all put all the work into it, and then I did 2 more episodes after that weren't good episodes, and I know the reasons they weren't good episodes. But again, Joe Chappelle was the one who
Directed those episodes, so it's not on him.
Oh.
I failed myself at creating something that I really wanted to push forward. And now I get to say that one of those films is in a festival, and I've directed and we've produced our second, and we're looking at doing our third. So, you know, hiccups and bumps in the road will come across, will happen. That doesn't necessarily mean you failed at what you're attempting.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
There's a really great quote that I love. It's Miles Davis that speaks to this. It's like, he says in jazz, it's not the note that's wrong, it's the note that you play after it that makes it right. And so it's like, yeah, you just keep going. That's it.
Their lessons. Yeah. Like, what was your big break before Fight? Where did you get your start? Just give us a little, when did you know you wanted to be an actor? Give us the trajectory.
Sure, I was a very dramatic child. I still is. Yeah, correct. I loved musicals. I loved singing, and that's kind of how I got involved with theater. Was I saw musical theater, and there was a dinner theater in my hometown. That was my first job. I think I was 11, and there was this dinner theater that had a program for the kids where you would put together like a 20-minute medley of songs that were in this theme that correlated with the show. So that's where I kind of came up, was in musical theater. Makes sense, you know, drama, I'm dramatic.
And you can sing.
Yes, you have pipes.
Thank you. And then, yeah, I didn't really, this was all I wanted to do. So I moved to Southern California after I graduated. I went to a performing arts high school. I was like a waitress for a couple years, and then got an agent when I went to LA, and just kind of, was broke and struggled, and it was about 6 years for me before things really started picking up, which, for some people that's very quick. I was very, very fortunate and very blessed. I was surrounded by people that I love, that believed in me. I think that's so important, to be in connection with people who love you and believe in you, and don't take you so seriously. But Chicago Fire really is what changed my life. I think the big thing that I booked that kind of that helped me have confidence to quit my waitressing job was this show called The Game on BET.
I worked on it too. I was an accountant.
On The Game?
Shocking.
Fucking
I had no idea.
Oh, yeah.
David, with my people.
White Robin was supposed to be in the wheelchair, but then they changed it same day, and I had to like roll a 200-pound bed, and David actually improvises and with a line and everything to help me roll the bed. So I just want to say the whole culture is a real thing, and David, I appreciate you for that. And if anything, I was going to piggyback on the same question about how hard or easy is it with the culture to do the crossover scenes. And now,
Well, if no one heard that, I think the question was ultimately how hard or easy is it to do the crossovers and that, yeah. I mean, you know, I think that's really a question for, I think if you had ADs up here, they would tell you it's a nightmare, because it is. Like, just doing a schedule for one show is impossible. And somehow they make all of that work. For us, I mean, it's pretty, you know, we show up to set and every day there's lines to say in a different location. So it's like, it's pretty much the same thing no matter what. Except that you get to hang out with your crazy cousins, you know, like.
That's exactly what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
It's like going over to your cousin's house.
No, but when the cousins come over to our house, they go like,
Yeah, no, we're the crazy cousins. Yeah, for sure.
this is how you guys make TV? Shit flying through the air. I know my lines. I just want to adjust one quick thing, because I had a hard time as I was coming up. You get that one line thing, and I always thought it was horrible because you got that one line and you're like, ah! You can't remember it. I have a cheat sheet in my pocket. Because I need it. It's like my little security blanket. Like, this is coming up. But like as they say action, I can go, oh, okay. And I don't have to flip through the sides. But, and then I thought it was a horror, because I was really shitty at it. And I feel for people. And then there's this Michael Caine tape on acting. And Michael Caine talks about the hardest job in Hollywood. And that's having one line. And I went, oh, Michael Caine says it. It's true, I'm okay. So it's, you know, looking out for people, because it's, even when we have one line, it's hard sometimes. Well, it's for me, on one scene. You're like, duh.
But it's like that bottle episode that we did where we were doing 30 pages a day, right? David's a man of the theater. And I learned that day, because not once in that week did he slip up. He was like solid every take. And it was, as somebody who self-admittedly stumbles on set, it was incredible to watch, because it was like, oh, you just have to give him the right kind of train and the right kind of track, and he will take off. But yes, it is, I think, a hell of a lot harder to say one line than it is to actually be in a scene.
Yeah.
And coming
Processes, like prioritize that.
My question is for Reza. I don't know if you can see, but I'm in a wheelchair. My question is, for someone like me trying to get any parts, like, what would you recommend that I do? Because, you know, being disabled is a lot harder to get roles, you know.
to get parts as an actor.
Well, yeah, or either Chicago Fire or something, because that's what I've been interested in, but yeah.
I think it's about working probably through your. I feel like in these cases sometimes the agents hold back and don't put you up for the shows or whatever job it is, being acting or something else. And I feel like it's pushing the people around you to believe that, no, I can do this. And because they're the ones who put you up for roles on shows that we do. And on smaller projects, maybe pushing that people are making the short or the feature or whatever it is. But I think it's about pushing the people around you to let them know that I can, that I can do this and I'm gonna do this. Because I think also for all of us, it's been the case that there was a point in our life where no one believed in what we wanted to do.
Yeah.
And I think that's across the board. So pushing the people around you to know that, no, I'm doing this, one way or another, I'm doing it.
And it doesn't have to say a guy in a wheelchair. It can just be a guy, because you're a guy, first and foremost. That's what you want to push it for. Man comes out of the house, Doesn't matter whether he's walking, running, or he's got wheels underneath him. You're the guy. So, I mean, it's going to be tough. But I think things have changed a little bit in the last few years where there's so much of, we've seen more diversity. I mean, I love our show because we do have a ton of diversity on our show. And I think it's just really important that we acknowledge everybody. I mean, this is a young immigrant from Iran, 16 years old, snapped into this, and now he's an American dream, you know, the real one, and earned it.
And there's no script that says the man making people want to put you off and give you the act.
That's beautifully said. All right, I think we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up. This is the best runway train I've ever had the pleasure to ride. You guys are great. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you guys so much. I so appreciate you guys coming in. Give it up here for your panel of the staff in Chicago. You guys are amazing. Back there. Hey, everyone, do you mind if we get a good?
But I mean, most of it, I mean, it's like David says, it was like a leap of faith, you know, and it's just like, we'll see, you know, and even those 2 months before Chicago.
Ladies and gentlemen, as Carisha's over there out being Carisha and taking photos and videos of herself, we just wrapped up over here at Sin Space. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. So, we got the Houston crew up in the building. As everybody say hi, y'all not paying attention. She taking another picture. My big ass head in the way. See, look at that. That's what she doing.
Somebody's still working over here.
We got Kennedy over there in the background. Got your boy Tino right here.
I gotta submit.
I just got back from Mexico.
You got back from Mexico. Got Ronson over there. Mama Hawkins, Ayana over there.
Mama Hawk.
We got
Mama Hawk right here.
Siobhan and Carisha finally finished taking videos and pictures.
Oh, hi. Hold on. Yes. Hi.
Siobhan wearing my hat, by the way.
Here in Chicago at the Actors Empowerment Summit. Absolutely amazing.
Girl, get back my hat.
Hold on. We didn't get, hold on. Kennedy came up at the last minute.
Take this one.
What I'm taking.
I did what? This one got light at the gate.
See, even while I'm doing a video, I gotta take another. I never stop working. She said this one got light at the building. Look at this. All right. 1, 2, and hold on.
Okay, our cousin was telling us that was a good place.
Sin. Wait, no, not Sin. Go back.
Just go to the regular. Let me see.
My bad. Go back. I want to take a better one. I'm up there recording. All right, now I can do this. All right, so video number 2. Did everybody have a good time while we was out here in Chicago? Did we? That's what I'm talking about.
I feel like we're gonna be back.
I think we're gonna be back.
We're gonna be back on a call sheet. Back on a call sheet. You heard me?
Yes. On the call sheet. That's what I'm talking
I don't know
about.
what they're talking about. I'm gonna be security over here.
Hey, bro.
You mean no pictures inside the gate?
No pictures inside the gate.
Hey.
Cause it's cold. And it's cold out here. It's cold.
Hot out
It's
here.
cold out here. It's cold. He got on a hoodie and probably 12 shirts under it. It's cold. It's cold out here. It's cold.
Hey.
It's cold out here. It's cold out
Man,
here.
I'm
Ain't got no ass to butt.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. We got Siobhan Kennedy up in the background. Ladies, did y'all learn something today?
Hey,
This weekend?
Yeah. Amazing.
That's what I'm talking about.
Shout out to King Joffy for telling us about this event, man.
Oh, man.
Golden nugget.
Man.
Appreciate you, James.
Appreciate y'all.
I just call you James.
Hey, man.
I never call you James.
I know, right?
I never called you James. That's odd.
I'm telling you,
I call you
man.
King Joffy.
Appreciate y'all, man. We got Ronson in the back.
Non-intimacy. It's gonna quadruple if we got no intimate
I haven't got a chance to be on screen with her, which is let's say I haven't got a chance.
Whew. What a trip. We are back in Texas. My ears have not popped yet from the plane ride, but we good. I'm wide awake. I'm gonna take, but you know what? I'm gonna take a nap. I'm gonna take a nap. Until next time. Houston, Texas.